guys ready for another exciting boomer protest? There'll be nothing but a bunch of old people, like always. Wonder what their tactics are gonna be this time. Whatever their tactics are, I'm prepared. Oh, look at that. Hello, welcome. Just getting prepared for today's protest. Yep, I'm getting myself prepared here. I always like to give them until, 20 after. Yep, I did. I always like to give them till 20 after or so for them to get over there with their signs and all that shit. You know. All that's important is having a dialogue. Nervous? Yeah, a little nervous. I always get a little nervous, but I mean, I'm good overall, I suppose. I don't know. I feel like I've been down there enough that people know that I'm not a threat. You know what I'm saying? But then, I don't know, there's still people that freak out, so we'll see. But I'm not there to stir shit up. I'm just there to try and bring the community together. These people are our neighbors, whether we agree with them or not. Yeah, I'm here in good faith. What's up, Jimmy? Hey, Jimmy. James Schmitz. Yep. Hello, everybody. We're getting ready to walk over to the local Democrat. I wonder if cowbell will be in your ear again. That lady got some cardio that day. Yeah, she fucking did. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They like to harass me. See how loud they keep their music, too. But I mean, they got, like 1,000 feet, for their sound is all they're allowed to let their sound project. Yeah, I got this. We'll fucking see, man. We'll fucking see. I see the bucket hat guy, the one that said you can beat your wife. I see him. He just rode his bike by, so he's on his way down there. I always like to give him time to get down there and get set up. There's some other people sitting in the car across from me, and I think they might also be, um, like a group of the protestery people or whatever. I think I know who random guy is, right? Guy with the chairs and stuff. Kangaroo upholstery chair guy. Yep, let's fucking go. That dude was wearing really short shorts. I wonder why. Oh, I see a couple other protesters walking over there with their signs where something tyrant. We'll see. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were somebody else. Ugh. Let neighbors stop the hate. Somebody walking by. You met me at 10:05. Okay, right on. I thought you were somebody else. Oh, okay. Right on. Right on. Yeah, no, I thought you were this Australian guy. I always like to have a beer and a smoke before I go over, before I go over and talk to these people. I'm ready. I always get nervous though, even though and I'm really nice to everybody, and so but there's still people that just because I don't have the same views as them, they automatically assume that I'm adversarial or aggressive towards them or something like that, right? But I'm not. You know. Let me put my cigarette down real quick. Actually, I want to I want to do my pre-protest prayer first. And then I'll sit here a little bit longer. Like I said, I want to wait like another 10 or 15 minutes before I walk over there to let everybody kind of show up. But uh, well, I don't know. I'm not protesting a protest. No, I just go down there to ask the people like what they're doing and like what they're thinking about, because they're our neighbors, you know. Um, how's the weather down there? It's a little colder than it is up at our house, but I mean, it's not bad. I'm glad I brought my hoodie, you know. But yeah, I'm not protesting a protest though. I just like to know what they're thinking about and kind of let them know what I'm thinking about, and I learn stuff from them. So I mean, and hopefully they learn something from me sometimes. Like I'm not there to change anybody's mind or anything. I'm just going there to let people know that we can all live together. But anyway, let me do my prayer real quick, and then uh, I'll start talking again. Okay. All right, dear God, thank you for uh, providing this opportunity to me, allowing me to be able to have conversations with my neighbors. And when I go down there, provide me with the patience and the grace and the understanding to be able to not just hear them, but to listen to them, Lord, and allow them to know that I come in peace as well. Just touch them when I'm speaking to them and let them know that I'm there with a good heart, God, and let me be there with a good heart. And just watch over these people, bless them, let them have peace, let them have understanding, and if any of them don't know you, let them find you, God. And just let's love one another, and let me love my neighbors. No matter how we differ. But I just want to thank you, God, for everything. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Larry. This is the Jason Aldean Stetson. There's Resistal. The Resistal. It's on Amazon for like 80, 90 bucks or something like that. Alright. Alright. I think that was a good prayer. There are these people with a really cute dog. They're putting it in a bag and carrying it. There are a lot of cars pulling up and people sitting in them. So I wonder if, oh, right on. I wonder if any of these people sitting in here are the protesters. There's a bunch of cars pulling up. I don't know if there's something else going on around here. Oh, them people are leaving. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, like I said, I like to give them till about 12, 10, 15 till 20, somewhere in there, to get kind of stationed and set up and stuff like that, Oh, I see a guy coming with an American flag. Okay, well, he doesn't look like a regular. I'm not used to seeing him. I wonder how many people are going to be over there today. It's really nice out, so maybe they'll bring in some of the people from like the other towns. Oh, man. Oh, yep, there they go with their signs. And their flags, okay. Yeah, and that's really what I'm looking for, is good conversations. I want to know what people think about what's going on with this Iran stuff. I got all my notes here. If they want to switch over to immigration, I'll switch over to my immigration notes. Oh man, it'll be all right. I don't go down there with any ill intent, so I'm gonna get ready to go though. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, on my end, it looks like everything's good. Yep, you may have to restart your phone, Brittany. Oh. Yeah, there's still people showing up. I see them pulling in all around here, so I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer, let more people show up. I'm curious on how far away I'll be able to hear their music, because they like to play it fucking loud. Loud, loud, loud. I'll say a few more. And a few more. Damn. That fucking vehicle parked pretty damn close. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know. There's a lot of people out here that are dressed up nice. Maybe they're going to something else. I will, Brittany. Thank you. Yeah, well, there's so many people. Okay, no. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll keep my mic. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it a little closer up here. Put it through this buttonhole. There we go. I don't want it too close to my mouth, otherwise it sounds like I'm fucking yelling. Alright, them people are gone now. There's still people showing up with signs. I don't wanna walk over there before like everybody gets over there, you know? Daniel chapter 7. Robert, tell me about it. I want to hear it. Give me a verse. I don't have an extra device to be, or wait, you know what? I do have my Bible in the car. I don't know. You may, if you just joined, you missed my prayer that I just said for all the people I'm about to interact with. All right. Put this in here. I'm at 92% battery. That's good enough, so I can unplug that. I'm going to leave this battery pack in the car because it's kind of heavy. There we go. All right. something going wrong with the YouTube there. I cut down to 2 viewers. It was just at 7. Fuck yeah. The only thing I would have in this bag, I don't even need to take this bag because I can just put my notes in my pocket. There's a lot of fucking vehicles pulling in here right now. Nope, I got my notes. I got them. I got my notes on Iran. I got my notes on immigration. And I got my notes on IP-28. Oh, all right. Once this guy gets out of his truck. Yeah, I'm prepared. I got this. I'm not too worried about it. I just gotta I got my tripod here. I got my whisk with the microphone on it. Oh, I don't even know what to say right now. I just gotta get my brain, get my brain going. Okay, I need to go back over my Iran stuff so I can memorize some of this. Okay, war powers 1973. All presidents have used them. They're supposed to allow for 60 days worth of incursion. The only one that's done that was in 1975, and it was the Mayaguez operation. Okay, Carter did it during the failed hostage rescue in Iran. Reagan, okay, I got them all. Obama, Trump, and Biden. And then, okay. Yeah, I got this. Iran. 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 Getting ready. If you're rewatching this, make sure okay, we're at 24 minutes. This first 24 minutes has been kind of nothing. Just kind of me sitting in the car, getting prepped. It's 12:19. So I usually like to go over there about 12:20, and I'm on my last drink of my beer here. So, oh, hold on, let that guy walk by first. Alright. Okay. Where should I put my notes? My back pocket, probably. Alright, there we go. Let me roll up my windows. Damn, I might have to take a piss. I need to smoke a cigarette. Okay. It's 12:20. And that's the time I like to get out of the car. It's 12:20. Let me position you into my tripod here. Damn it. There we go. Okay, you guys are fully secured. Okay, keys go in this pocket. Let's see, let's take the cigarettes out. Hold on, I gotta set you guys over here for a second. Alright, let me get a cigarette. Put my cigarettes up here in my shirt. Alright. Okay, I'll put these notes in my back pocket. The other microphone in my back pocket. Let me pull my pants up here. Okay, here we go. I don't want a lot of people seeing me walking up like streaming. I want it to, yeah. I'm walking through here. Got some Jehovah's Witnesses here. How you doing?
Oh, how are you?
Oh, living the dream, something like it. Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. Damn, I can hear the music all the way over here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that music's definitely way too loud. Let me see how many. Damn, their music is fucking loud. I have to walk over to the, sorry. I have to walk over to the community center so I can take a piss. Damn. That music is fucking loud. Holy cow. Oh, I see fucking bike guy too. Damn. Damn, I really gotta pee, you guys. Some bike guy, yeah, bike guy is there. I seen him. Oh fuck, I gotta pee. The bike guy, you said hello? No, I'm just fucking. I don't even know if I want to say hello to him because he freaked out last time. Okay. I made it even though I didn't have the walk signal. Hell yeah. Ice, ice, baby. Hey, hey. Yeah.
You down here with these guys?
No, I come down here and I interview them. Yeah, I upload the conversations on YouTube.
Right on. I just go by and yell at them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you better go. You got people behind you, but I'll see you, man. Sorry. There's a guy there from my church. Oh no, the bathroom's locked. I might have to go. Oh no, cowbell lady's here. I've seen her. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go over to the porta potty. Fuck, man. There's there's cowbell lady. She's here. Oh fuck. More cowbell. Cowbell lady, yep. They're gonna see me crossing the street. I didn't cross at a crosswalk. Ooh, I gotta pee. I jumped over the fence. You guys still have a microphone? Okay. Hold on. I have to put you on mute. Hold on, mute. All right, that's a gross porta potty. I'm going to go back over. Here we go. Bike guy has a bucket. His bike guy is banging on a bucket. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to turn on my other microphone here. Okay. Check, check, check. Is this microphone working? Here they are. There's bike guy. Look at there's bike guy over there. Hey, bike guy. He didn't hear me. What if he did? He's not paying attention. Oh, hi. How are you? Great. Thank you. Keep drumming on the bucket, buddy. Nope, they're I've been spotted. They're alerting everybody. Look, we got these people over here. Save our democracy. Democracy needs your courage. I love voting by mail. Oh, I've seen that lady before. ICE. There's fuck war. Yeah. We got. Damn, these I'm gonna keep my microphones close to me because of the music there. But keep doing. Yeah. We got these people over here. Can't really get a good view of them with the vehicles parked here. So let's see what we can get here. We got support our weather service, parks, and firefighters. I can get parks, firefighters, yeah. Let's see. We got ignoring Earth's distress, enriching oligarchs equals mass extinction. Save our right to vote, stand and be counted. Yeah, with voter ID. Let's see. First, they killed us. Guys raping America. Oh. Yeah. Save our right to vote. Stand. Yeah. Okay, I read that one. Stop Trump now. Okay. We got more people over here. Freedom, democracy, and truth. This is what real patriot. Oh, they got a child over there. I can't show them. There's people over there with children. Who would Jesus deport? Nobody. Hi. That's that crazy lady that assaulted me one time. This music is very loud. Wow. That's wild. What do we got? Okay, so we got, I don't want to show them, I'm not going to show them because they have children. But there's another sign over there that says, no wannabe kings, defend U.S. something from a guy, there's a guy with a bullhorn screaming Donald Trump's a pedophile while he's got his child right next to him. Let's see, there's a guy that says no kings and it says no Trump. Hey, Donald J. How many girls have you? Geez, that's crazy. That's crazy. It is loud. It is very loud. What's this one say? We the people, not we the oligarchs, not we the fascists. Do you want to talk about your side? No? Okay. Stop killing our people. Yeah, this is too loud. Going to the number one waste, fraud, and abuse. I'm going to see how far. How you doing today? Yeah. The orange turd hates all colors but gold. Trump is number one in waste, fraud, and abuse of power. No kings. Yeah. Are you glad That's enough for you today. You just want to show it? Hey, that's cool. Integrity matters. No kings. I'm glad we got that king out of Iran, right?
Is where the rot starts to spread.
Me?
Yeah.
I think we need to worry about here.
Yeah. But he did a pretty good thing, though, with Iran, though, right? Freeing those people. Them people are cheering about it.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right. Hey, good to see you out here again, sir. You want to shake my hand at least? Good to see you out here.
Best to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope good things for everybody.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm out here because we're all neighbors, you know? We are.
You raise good sheep and goats too?
I got pigs and chickens and geese. Yeah. Yep.
We're gonna get chickens and turkeys this year.
Yeah. Right on.
Maybe I'll catch you around and we'll swap some pig for lamb sometime.
Hey, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm butchering next week, actually.
I'll have a beer with you sometime.
Hey, have you heard about the new anti-farming and hunting and fishing bill? IP 28. I have some notes about it. I think it affects all of us, especially in this county. Would you be interested in hearing about it?
Not right at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you get a chance to, it's IP 28. It's going to it's going to ban hunting and fishing. It's going to ban you from butchering your own animals. Yeah. No, right. Well, so it would make you a criminal, and so that's why we need to vote against it.
Nobody's banning hunting and fishing. Don't fall for that bullshit.
No, IP 28 is the name of the bill.
Yeah, goodbye.
Trust me, it's very interesting.
Go away. You're bugging me. You're bothering me, kid.
Good. Okay. All right. Have a great day, sir. Glad you're out here. How are you guys doing? You always have the same sign.
You say the same thing.
I know. Well, you know, I really care about this thing I was just telling him about, the anti-hunting, fishing, and farming bill that they're talking about here in Oregon, a local bill. You don't think it has a chance? It's had 3 chances before and it's failed, but this time it's getting a little bit of outside funding and stuff like that. Let's say hypothetically it did come to a vote, that would not be a good thing, like for Oregon and especially this area, right? Can we agree on that? That it would be terrible for Oregon? It's not I know you hear about a federal issue, but I mean, like, as far as a local issue goes, like, I think we could probably agree that a ban on hunting, fishing, and farming would be bad for the area. Yeah. I think that's like my main issue, like that has been concerning me lately, is the potential of that going through, you know, because I mean that would mean I'd either have to be a criminal or leave Oregon, you know. But all right, good to see you out here again, man. Have a great day. Oh, they don't want to be seen. That's cute. Turn the files into trials. No Trump. Got the frog resisting. How are you guys? No war for oil. Resist. No war. You know what? Here's one thing I want to say about all the recent things. I voted for Trump as no new wars. So I'm not 100% on board with what's going on. You know, but there are things about it that I do think are good. Like, I mean, the Iranian people right now are dancing in the streets, literally doing the Trump dance to YMCA, you know, and they're glad that this regime is falling, right? So I mean, well, I mean, for the most part, it's taken a pretty big hit. Yeah, but I mean, I agree with you guys on, you know, definitely. I'm not a fan of war at all. I'm actually pretty foreign intervention. I'm not a huge fan of foreign intervention. So, you know, I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are out here. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or can I tell you about a bill that is coming up in Oregon?
Go away. I don't want you here.
I'm as far away from you as I can be, sir.
Shut up.
But can I tell you about a local bill? Okay. All right. Well, thank you. You guys have a great day. I'm glad to see you here. You have a great day, sir. God bless you. No more war. Protect the vote. It's your democracy. Fight for it. Yeah. The war won't make that seat. I agree. I think it has caused us to kind of lose a little bit of focus on some of these things. So yeah. No, I agree. Let's see. Soldiers die, gas prices rise. Do you care? We all suffer. Fuck the Trump regime. Yeah, I don't want anybody dying. I think dying's bad, and I'm not actually 100% for what's going on in Iran right now. There's a lot of problems with it, but there are a lot of people that are cheering in Iran right now that the Ayatollah has died. And I mean, it's been a long-standing Democrat policy to bring down Iran. So I mean, it could be a bipartisan issue. Would you agree with that? Yeah. Okay. She is flipping me off. All right. Well, you have yourself a great day. God bless you guys.
There needs to be consequences for breaking the Constitution.
What?
Consequences.
Oh, and what's are you regarding what's going on in Iran right now? You're saying that that's against the Constitution?
He didn't get permission from the Congress to do that.
Right, and he didn't need to.
Oh,
Yes, the Constitution, any war proclamation or taking the war must be started in the legislature. He has no right to know what he's doing.
Okay.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's an idiot.
Well, okay, so according to the 1973 War Powers Resolution Act, every single president since Carter has used this in order to go in and start some kind of conflict. Well, why does everybody else get to, but Donald Trump doesn't?
Donald Trump is a worthless piece of shit.
I thought he got rid of the nukes the first time around, but no, now that was a lie.
No.
We had to go back a second time. They don't even have bombs. Oh, they have a bomb that's going to come this way. No, they didn't.
They
lie.
So they blew up the.
If you want to argue, you can go to another protest because I really don't want to listen to you.
I'm not here to argue.
He's just trying to make his point of view seen as well.
Yeah, no, I am actually, before I even walk over here, I pray for you guys. And
I'll pray for you,
but I'm not a Christian and it's worthless.
well, I don't, exactly. Well, can I tell you about some times that the War Powers Resolution Act?
I don't want to listen to anything from you.
Why? Just because I have a different opinion and
I'm 75 years old. I fucking listened to different opinions all my life, and I'm old enough to choose what I want to listen to, and I don't want to listen to you.
That's fine. That's fine. You have yourself a great day, ma'am. Okay. No more wars. I agree. I don't think we should have war, and I want to come and let you know that I am not 100% for what's going on in Iran right now.
That surprises me.
Yeah, and see, and the reason that surprises you is because all the media is going to tell you that all Republicans are mega psychophants and all Trump, and Trump does no wrong, but that's...
They're telling them that the war is okay because of the War Powers Act of 1973 or whatever, and that's not true. And that's all I'm going to say to you. Please go. I will say one more thing. I am surprised you are not entirely in favor of the war, but you are at least partly in favor of the war. I want to say to you and all of your viewers, those of you who are in favor of this war, enlist. You can enlist, go fight this war if you're in favor of it. But it's illegal and it shouldn't be happening, and you may now go away.
Okay. So you don't need to speak. All right. Hey, you have yourself a great day. Thank you for speaking with me at least a little bit. You have yourself a great day, ma'am. It was good seeing you out here. How are you? Great. Hi, Kim. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Medicare should pay.
Sorry. Okay. Fuck war. Yeah. Using military on civilians. This is fascism. Let's see what else that's oh, that one's sideways. I can't quite read that. Vets versus Kings. Make America great again. Oh, I like. Hold on. That is actually a really cool sign and a really good reference. I don't agree with it, but can I see it? Can you show it like change for me?
Sure, show it.
Make billionaires even richer. Yeah. That's okay. Now twist it just a little bit so we could see it. That's cool. That's a cool sign. Did you buy that online yet? Yeah, right on. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. You know. Have a great day, sir. All right. That's with King.
I think that was serious.
Yeah. Cute little dog. Let's see what this unpaid peaceful protest. All right. Kinda. Emily. Or do you prefer? I don't know what you prefer.
Emily, just fine.
Emily, okay.
My mama named me that, and it works just fine by me.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Good. Good. Been doing all right. You know.
Glad to hear it.
Doing a lot of little odds and ends jobs since I got laid off. You know. So.
I'm sorry to hear it. I didn't know you did.
Yeah, I got replaced by AI. Actually.
Holy shit.
Yeah. After 13 years.
Oh my
At a
God.
tech job, yeah. Believe it or not, I worked in tech for a long time, yeah. But yeah, so
Sorry to hear it, brother.
yeah, but I mean, I got plenty of other work and other.
Well, you seem like a
right.
man of many talents.
Many. Yeah. Good to see you down here.
I got you. Have a
Yeah,
good one.
you too. Oh. Let's see here. Anthony. Right. Give peace a chance.
This one's not.
Trump, your guy, your war, time for you to enlist. Oh, pardon me.
Stage 4 is when the cognitive issues are.
No war. A lot of this is, oh, hold on. These are all professionally made signs. Okay, look. Are these the signs that are coming out in other towns? Yeah. Okay, so I think these are the signs we're going to start seeing in other towns. And look, here's their. Look at. You got a whole bunch of them. Look, they just have a whole. Yeah. IKEA has better cabinets. That's a pretty clever joke.
I think so too.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. I usually, you know what? And there's some of them out here that they're just so basic, you know. But you know, I definitely like a good clever pun. I definitely like a good pun.
Borrowed it out of that tin.
Oh, you pulled it out of the box?
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
didn't have one. I thought, oh, and they're usually here. She usually brings signs.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah. What do you think about what's going on in Iran? Do you want to discuss that or at all?
Oh, I don't know. Who were you with?
My name's TJ. I'm with I have a YouTube channel called Stocks Family Farm, where I come out here and I bring out different details about like different topics that have been going on in the past couple of weeks. I also have notes about immigration and And like the one I'm really passionate about right now, which I would like to ask you about after I ask you about Iran, is local bill IP-28, which is going to ban farming, hunting, fishing, and agricultural animal stuff, livestock stuff here in Oregon. But first, I would like to. Obviously, most people are out here. Most people are out here regarding Iran, and just the whole thing, But that's the most pressing issue in the media right now. Do you think it's a distraction, or do you think do you think there's anything positive about what's happening with Iran?
No.
Like there's a lot. There's
the supreme leader's gone,
right,
but there's nothing left in place, so it's just going to be under chaos. And just like with Argentina, their fascist regime is still intact in Argentina.
Well, they got that new leader.
Right, and she's still following it.
She's not with Maduro and all. She's not with that same type of stuff.
She supports his policies, and the fascist government is still intact.
Yeah.
It's still there. And same with, but anyway, getting back to Iran, it's a distraction for Netanyahu and also for Trump, because they're both facing re-elections and they're both going to lose big time. And also Trump has the Epstein files hanging over his head.
So I think a lot of Democrats do as well, though. I think that's kind of a bipartisan thing. But I think a lot of the focus has been on Trump because he is the president of the United States. But I believe that there are other people, CEOs and stuff like that all, and if they took all of them down, our entire economy would probably collapse, I think. And so I definitely think that that's a concern. As far as the Epstein files go, but as far as Iran goes, part of me does feel it is a distraction a little bit from other things that are going on, and I don't agree with 100% with what's going on. But there are tens of thousands of Iranians protesting in the street, and even recently on CNN, they had to show that because they had showed a video of protesters against the U.S. and they said there's millions of people against the U.S. in Iran, but then that ended up being 2020 with Soleimani. Is the video, so they had to go back and retract it and actually show what's really happening. And they got Iranians out there doing the Trump dance.
A few of them.
Tens of thousands of them. I mean,
But regardless of all that, there was no immediate danger. There was none.
Well, they had their uranium enrichment up to 60%.
Yeah, but there was no immediate danger, there were no threats. And then not only that, Trump quashed that deal that was set, that was working, the nuclear deal.
The JPCOA.
Right, he put the kibosh on that. So, and it was working, but it was because it was Obama. And his hatred for Obama, he had to kill that. So there was no immediate threat.
So we ended the JPCOA in JPOCA. I said it in the wrong order. In 2020 because we found that Iran was out of compliance in 2019. They had undeclared nuclear activities that weren't being discovered, and they had enriched their uranium above 3.67% up to 60%. What they were allowed under the JPOCA was low-level uranium up to 3.67% enriched, a limited stockpile, 10 years to reduce centrifuges, and their nuclear research had to be monitored. And they agreed to that in exchange for $1.7 trillion worth of cash. Hold on.
But he killed the deal, and so all the oversight committees and everything left the country, so they were free to do what they wanted to do.
But I mean, there Democrats even back then, such as Schumer said that the JCPOA didn't go far enough, and
So then why not negotiate a deal instead of dropping bombs willy-nilly. There's no plan for it. The government's in complete
Well,
chaos.
they weren't in compliance with it with Obama anyway. They were out of compliance, and that's why Trump ended it.
No.
They were already out of compliance. They had over 60
Well, then why
enrichment
walk away
sites
from it? Why walk away from them
instead of
we're
modern.
not- right?
Yeah,
Take all
well,
the monitors
it should have been modified, and I think Trump planned to do that in his
they didn't
in
do
his
it.
second term, but then Biden ended up getting elected. That was like part
Well,
of Trump's
yeah, you
second
can't
term
push it off
agenda.
on that.
Well, no, I mean it was he ended it right before he left off,
Yeah.
right? And he was you know, and one of his campaign promises in 2020 was to extend that and change it or whatever,
Right.
and have new
Well,
nuclear
goes back
talks.
to there was no immediate threat. There was no immediate threat, and not only that, I forget what I was going to say, but I mean, we've got all these domestic problems. He made promises. He's talking about promises. The inflation's skyrocketing. We lost 100,000 jobs in February, so those are promises that weren't kept. Gas and everything is going through the roof. People can't afford their utilities. They can't afford food, and they're going to be cutting back on benefits for the poor. So poor people are going to starve because they're removing SNAP benefits, and so we have all these domestic issues that he has completely ignored, and he hasn't fulfilled the promises he was going to fix all those things. So it's all just, it's complete distraction. The Epstein files, and from what's going on in this country, our economy is tanking right now.
Do you believe when you are, let's use an example that I like to think about whenever I think about, okay, here's the thing and here's all the little issues laying around.
Right.
I like to think about remodeling a bathroom, okay? There's gonna be a whole bunch of little problems while you
These are little
get it back
problems, not
into.
having
Well, I mean, no, I agree that I'm not saying I'm not
Just going to
minimizing them.
improve.
I'm just using that.
But they aren't little.
No, and
things
I'm
we
saying
can
they're
talk
not.
about.
They're not. But I'm just trying to give you an analogy, and like.
There's no analogy there if you're going to compare all those little things which are huge that Trump's ignored.
Right. Okay, well then let's say the joists are bad and the studs need sistered, and those are big structural problems. There's a lot of structural problems that we're finding when we tear down the drywall and tear up the flooring and tear out the tub, right?
I'm tired of talking about
Yeah.
it. Trump is bad for this country, and everybody globally knows he's a complete joke and a mess. He's made a mess of our country and our government.
Right.
He needs to go.
Yeah.
And what's scary is he knows he's going to lose, so he's already started interfering with our elections. He's doing it in Texas. He's doing it everywhere. So that's it. And then he's got his ice goods. They're talking about surrounding polling places. They're doing the gerrymandering. So it's really going to be scary.
Well, Virginia is a Democrat state, and they're doing the redistricting as well.
Well,
they're trying to go from a 6-5 to a 10-1.
Well, they're trying to combat what Trump is doing.
So it's okay to do it in retaliation, but not okay to do it.
If you're gonna, yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to do it. But, Michelle Obama said if they go low, go high. Well, we're not going to do that anymore. Fuck them. But anyway, back to the election. It's going to be scary because he's going to lose. And there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to take the results seriously. And he's stirring up the pot right now. So anyway, I've had enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can I tell you about that Oregon bill, IP 28, that would ban farming, hunting, and fishing?
Well, it sounds sort of a little bit draconian to totally ban all those things. There must be something more to it.
Okay, so what it's called the Peace Act, the People for the Ethical Animal Cruelties Exceptions.
Yeah.
They want to remove the exceptions to the animal cruelty laws, which would include butchering your own animals. It would make, like, I have pigs and chickens and geese. If it would ban me from being able to butcher my own pig, I'd have to wait for the pig to live out its entire life before I'd be able to butcher it for me. And then it wouldn't be able to hunt animals.
That sounds just sort of all black and white? Is it totally banning everything?
Yes, absolutely. It's called IP28. It currently has about 113,000 signatures, and it needs 175,000 by November. And it's getting out of state funding to push it, and that would totally cripple this area. I even wrote down the statistics about how many jobs are in this area that it would ban, and it's being pushed by the Democrats. But I think it's a bipartisan issue when it's going to completely destroy towns like this. And what they're recommending for the commercial fishermen and the people that hunt for their own food and the farmers and stuff, re-education. They want to re-educate them and replace them. Well, at your age, would you want to have to learn a new career? Because a lot of the farmers right now are your age.
I'll have to look at it. So I've heard a little bit about it.
Yeah.
And look at both sides and see what's actually going on.
Absolutely. I encourage you to. I think it is a huge issue for this area, and I'm that is one of my biggest concerns right now going on in this country.
Yeah.
So my name's TJ.
Oh, I've been eating.
Okay, no, here on Knuckles. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. This was a great conversation, and I hope you have yourself a great day. God bless you and your First Amendment rights.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a great day, sir.
Oh.
Nah, not me. I'm not that guy.
We need to keep our rights. He's taking them away. Going after all the media companies, big, huge ones, shutting them down.
Which one's getting shut down?
CBS, NBC, he's taking them over. He's fired
Trump.
people.
Has Trump done it, or has
His corporations and his buddies and his pals? Sure.
maybe his buddies? Yeah, but that has nothing to do with him.
Oh, of course it does. Of course it does. Yeah. He's against First Amendment rights.
I don't believe that.
It's true.
I don't believe that. Look at how many people are out here celebrating their First Amendment rights.
With ICE and stuff. I mean, yeah, we're getting away with it here. Look what they're doing in Portland and other cities. But then not only that, it's the press too. The Washington Post, it was bought up by Bezos, so they've kicked all the.
And I honestly, I don't look at any corporate media. I love independent media. Like
because now they've all been to Trump, so it's you can't get a good.
I get most of my information from X. I get mine from X. My mom loves Midas Touch.
Midas Touch is excellent. And also Heather Cox Richardson is another person who's extremely knowledgeable.
Right.
You should listen to her.
Yeah, Heather Cox Richardson. I think I've heard that name before.
She's a professor of political science and just a really bright, super well-informed person. And those are facts. But yeah, Heather Cox Richardson.
Yeah.
You need to look her up.
All right. Hey, thank you, sir. You have a great day.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you out here again. You got one with a target on it.
That's just monarchism.
Fuck war. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, I'm going to go across here. Man, it is nice out today. Peace on Earth. That is a really cool ball. That is cool. Can I ask where you got that ball?
I don't remember online.
Yeah? Dude, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I am going to go over here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to come over here and smoke a cigarette. Because I don't want to smoke around people. All right. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette here. Yeah, that was a good conversation. That was a good conversation. I've only been out here for a half hour and I've pretty much already gone through everybody. It's only 1 o'clock. No, I've been out here about, what, 40 minutes. Yep. Yeah, definitely. I want to definitely bring attention to that bill. I think it's really fucking important, and especially for my area, like where we live. Hey, Bat, thank you. I'm trying. I came out here to. Well, I'm smoking a cigarette right now. I have cotton mouth. I wish I would have brought a bottle of water or something down here with me. It is. It's super nice out. Yeah. Yeah, it's super nice out. We got yeah, not even any clouds in the sky. I'm sitting over here off to the side, smoking a cigarette. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, let me get across the street. Oh. Desmond. I'm good, man. Sorry, I'm smoking a cigarette here. You too, man. I thought that was you that walked by. I'm like, who else would be with all these kids? I come out here and I interview these people.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and I upload it all to YouTube.
What do you upload them?
Stocks Family Farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'm the only one that's not with them.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they welcome you to interview us.
Some of them, I've been assaulted out here a whole bunch of times because these people are pretty violent. Yeah.
That's wonderful, man. Good to see you.
Yeah. All these people hate me. All of them. All of them. Hey. Yeah, good to see you. Dude, that was Desmond. Okay, I gotta get back over to where I'm not letting people to smoke. Rocky's here. Hey, Rocky. How you doing, bud?
Good.
Good. Good to see you.
We're putting everybody on out there, though. I wish we weren't doing it.
Hey, man. It gives all of you an opportunity to express how you feel. You're putting yourself out there right now, right?
Against my will.
You're down here against your will?
On the internet.
No, but you're down here. Are you down here against your will? No? Okay. Well, you're putting yourself out there. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me get away from everybody. Okay, yeah. So I just saw Desmond. Do you remember Brittany? Brittany's here? Brittany here? Okay. Brittany, so yeah, I just saw Desmond. I just saw Desmond down here, the preacher that comes to our church. Time is it? Right. 108. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I gotta finish my cigarette. I just don't want to smoke by everybody. And I can't really. You know, it's right. There's kids down there, multiple children, and I don't want to show the children, but I would like to talk to people that have children. Makes it rough.
Every norm, every rule, every guy turn the Oval Office into a carnival. Repeatedly broke the law. Democracy while watching civility withdraw. You just shredded the planes.
All right, so I'm gonna go talk to that guy sitting down in that chair.
Welcome today. We honor those who read a book, who knew a fact or two. We honor those who didn't cry, rig the election, or try to stage a
The dumbass started a war. Dump Trump.
You still for him?
Man, I am not 100% for what's going in Iran, but I do see some of the purposes and some of the causes, and I think he's carrying out what Democrats have been talking about since the 80s.
Starting the war without congressional approval.
Well, I mean, it's part of it's the 1973 War Powers Resolution Act, and every single president has used it since Carter.
Well, but let's be honest. It's not a war, it is a war. It's about nukes, it's not about nukes, it's about missiles. It's not about missiles, it's about regime change. They can't even tell us why the hell we've done it. And they did not threaten us. They did not attack us.
Well, they've been saying death to America for decades.
Okay, that's fine. But they did not attack us.
Every Democrat is up until 2023. Well, not every, but I mean, Democrats, politicians such as Schumer and Biden have approved attacking Iran and Iran's proxies up as recently as 2023. Would you like? I have lists of every time a president has used the War Powers Resolution Act since Carter. Would you like to hear it?
Would you like to hear it? Do you know how many countries Trump's bombed this in his second term?
How many?
6.
6.
Venezuela, Nicaragua.
I don't know if I heard about Nicaragua.
Now he's talking about regime change in Cuba.
I heard the Cuba thing, and I don't necessarily believe that. I think what he was saying was that because of what happened in Argentina, Cuba is about to fall, and let's see. Let me go here. Okay, so Carter in 1980 used the war powers. It started in 1973, and it's supposed to only allow attacks for 60 days, according to what it says. And the only one that has followed that was in 1975, and that was the Nayaguez operation. And then Carter had the failed hostage rescue in Iran in 1980. Reagan had Grenada in 83, Beirut in 82 and 83, Libya in 86, and Iraq and Iran in 86 as well. George H.W. Bush had the Noriega, Panama in 89, and then 90-91 he had Desert Shield and Desert Storm, but that was authorized by Congress in 92. But that's when he started peacekeeping in Somalia. And then Clinton continued Somalia with Operation Black Hawk Down from 93 to 95, Bosnia from 95 to 96, Iraq in 98, Sudan and Afghanistan in 98, Kosovo in 99, George W. Bush, Afghanistan in 2001, 2003, he did Iraq, but that was with the AUMF of 2002. Obama.
But didn't your president over and over and over and over again say, I will start no wars?
He did, and I am not happy about that.
I am Mr. Peace for the world. I should get a Nobel Peace Prize. I solved so many wars, which is a fucking lie.
Well, he also did say peace through strength, which this could be peace through strength. Am I correct?
We're attacking a country that did not attack us.
They would if they could.
And the whole nuclear thing, if he hadn't torn up the Biden deal, it wouldn't have been a problem, or Obama's deal.
Right, and that ended in 2019 because they found that Iran was already violating it by including 60 new enrichment sites.
No, we had inspectors up their ass until Trump made it a political move saying he gave them all this money.
$1.7 billion.
Their money.
Yeah, but they enriched uranium. They violated the JPOCA.
No.
Yeah, I have all the details right here. You don't want to hear them? All right, buddy. Hey, good to see you again. I love you guys.
Have a good day.
Dude, believe it or not, I do love you guys being out here, and I think it's great. We're all neighbors. We're all neighbors. We all have to get along. Did you, by chance, get an opportunity to look up that hunting and fishing bill or whatever that I mentioned to you? You didn't? Well, go ahead and check that out. IP 28. It's a local Oregon bill trying to ban hunting, fishing, and farming. So it's all about ethical treatment of animals. But that is my main issue right now, because it's going to determine whether I get to stay in Oregon or not, because I'm either going to be a criminal and butcher my own animals and breed my own animals, or I'm going to have to move. So it's a very important thing, and it will destroy this community. It'll end all the fishing here. They'll have to take all the boats out to international waters. All of them. No fishing in Oregon coastal waters. So check it out. Good to see you guys. Have a great day. Protect the Constitution. How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Good. I know you always tell me I should wear a MAGA hat so people know who I am, but
It don't say MAGA.
no, it don't. But I mean,
Well, you're not MAGA though.
yeah, I am.
No, you're Republican. You're just not MAGA.
I'd say
I really don't think you support pedophiles.
I don't support pedophiles.
Well, MAGA does.
So the Democrats, they supported Biden.
Biden, he's not a pedophile.
Did you not read his daughter's journal? His daughter's diary? His daughter's diary got stolen. No, listen, 2 people went to jail for it.
No.
2 people went to jail for it. Pull out your phone. You can Google it right now. Did anybody go to jail for Ashley Biden's diary? If Ashley Biden's diary wasn't real, nobody would have went to jail.
Trade that.
What's that?
We're not trying to trade that. We're trying to talk about the first president that's ever been convicted of a criminal crime. And you do know he's been convicted by years of his own.
Right, the 34 felonies. Has anybody ever been tried as a felony on that crime before?
Yeah.
No, they had always been charged under misdemeanors. It was Alvin Bragg who changed. Alvin Bragg and Letitia James changed those to. Sorry, here. Let me use my shadow.
That's all right. That's what I was trying to get.
Yeah, sorry. But I just didn't want to stand too close to you and make you feel crowded or whatever, because I'm standing over you. Here, oh no, wait. If I duck down, then you're not blocked. No, but those files had always been. Or the charges had always been misdemeanors prior to them trying to charge Trump with them, and then they changed them to felonies.
But the history of this guy has always been racist. Donald Trump, from his daddy on. You do know that.
Well, I mean, he was.
His dad went to court time and time again for his housing.
Who was it?
Property and stuff in New York. It's long history.
He was good friends with Rosa Parks.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
And Reverend Jesse Jackson.
A lot of AI bullshit.
No, I did listen. These are all well-established facts, and they're all readily available to you.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. I hope you go back and watch this and listen to what I say.
I do know that
once they get Pam Bondi up there now, because she's not doing her job, or do you support her the way she's doing her job?
I think I want to see arrests.
I do.
I do too. I want to see arrests and
Especially
convictions.
Lutnick.
I want to see perp walks. I want to see
I
executions.
want to see Lutnick. That Lutnick that
I want to. Okay, I'm going to say this.
He lied 3 times.
I'm going to say this.
about
I
that.
want investigations and due process for everybody.
No, I want to release the files
Yeah.
and undact them all, since they're going to go ahead and show the victims.
Right.
Let's show all now. They were supposed to just show the Johns.
Yeah, I don't want to see
and
the
not
victims.
the victims. But they went ahead and showed the victims.
I didn't see any of that. No.
Well, they showed the girls that were that had claimed to be in on the prosecution of Epstein, and all the information, the investigation that's been paid to silence, redact, and keep the rest of the world from finding out about Donald Trump.
Yeah, do you think
It's
some
all
of
about
it's
Donald Trump. Did you know that Mar-a-Lago was the place where they sex trafficked out of?
They
In that
Virginia
nightclub?
Virginia
What?
Giuffre was worked in the spa and
Almost
but
all
then-
of those girls that came from the U.S. And unlike Melania, when she was dancing the pole dance and stuff, way before.
she wasn't a pole dancer.
It's all over the internet.
Okay.
She was a pole dancer way before Trump.
Anybody in chat verify was Melania a pole dancer?
She was friends with Maxine way before Trump mattered. Matter of fact, Epstein lined him up and said, "Hey, I got something special for you," and they went to the back of his plane. Ask Howard Stern.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
All right. Well,
And when he interviewed Epstein.
I'm gonna look it all up whenever I get home, like because I go back and rewatch all of this.
And then you'll know why we call you a pedophile supporter.
I think you guys are too, and you don't want to listen to why.
Oh, bullshit.
You don't want to listen why?
I know why.
Why?
Because you don't like it that your president is that you voted for is a pedophile and sex trafficker.
I've said this many times.
A rapist. He's a racist. He's all kinds of criminals. Corrupt to the hilt. He's already been sued and people won money time and time again. When are you going to learn that he's the criminal?
I just had somebody Google it, and it says, no, there's no evidence Melania Trump ever worked as a pole dancer. She was a professional fashion model. That's according to Google.
No, that's according to AI in your phone.
No, this is somebody in chat is telling me this. I'm live right now. There are people watching this while we speak.
Well, no, she did dance on a pole. It's on the internet. It's like you're looking on the internet.
Yeah.
Talking to somebody with AI in their hands and talking to you.
Well, you got it right there. Why don't you look it up?
I don't want to.
Okay.
But because I can see the facts, it's all over the country.
Yeah, Google's pretty left-leaning, so I'd say.
I don't know, but the nation sees it on the nationwide networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS, how Pam Bondi has redacted all of Trump and his friends and trying to keep what they can out. And she will not take any of them to court.
Yeah, well, I want to.
She was one of the girls that liked her job with Epstein.
Oh,
Did you see her in the Mar-a-Lago pictures at the nightclub at the sex trafficking Mar-a-Lago?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's where they do it at. That's what they did back when he was young.
Yeah?
A lot younger. Yeah.
This has been great. I think this is going to make a great video. I think people are going to want to see this conversation.
Yeah, they ought to check out the sex trafficking
going
through Mar-a-Lago.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you're out here. God bless you. Hey, God bless your First Amendment rights, and God bless America. All right, sir. Great to talk to you again. No kings, no World War III. Dude, that was funny. That was funny. Oh, hold on. Okay, so yeah, I gotta block. Don't worry, I block my camera to not show children. Yeah, absolutely. No. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. No, let's see. Power to the peaceful. I believe in being peaceful. That's a pretty well drawn sign. Did you draw that sign yourself? Did you draw that yourself? Oh, I did. Oh, is that the same one I seen last time?
No, a different sign.
Oh, but you made that one too? It's very well drawn. It's very well drawn. Let's see it down here. What is it? Trump sexual? Simon will ask his source next time. Learn pause who can't have opinion about. You guys like my shadow? But I just want to go through a little bit of the chat here. I want to see what some people have said. Okay. MAGA GOP release all federal info in the Epstein file.
Website, then?
Pardon?
You put this on your website?
On YouTube, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my name's TJ. Have we never met?
Well, you just talked to me for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so I was just wondering, what are you gonna do with? I put my stuff on there and kind of edit it so that.
No. Actually, that's one thing. I'm sorry I didn't let you know that. She knows this as well. I spoke to her a bunch of times. I upload everything completely unedited, so nobody can says that I take them out of context or anything like that. And was I not very respectful to you when we spoke?
Oh, sure, but I was just wondering about your intentions. And
no,
you're obviously
no.
You don't believe in democracy.
Well, come on now. I come out here because we're all neighbors, and we all have to live together.
Support free speech or democracy?
Well, I mean, obviously, I am supporting free speech. I'm right here exercising it.
By the way,
I'm a Trump guy.
we were talking about the hospital. But by the way, that was our greatest fear was when the hospital is in.
You guys have a great day.
Sure.
Democracy needs your courage. Well, God bless you guys for being out here. Army veteran, sir?
This for stale.
Pardon?
This for stale, Schweinkopf. This for stale.
Okay.
Twice will that do.
Don't know what he said. Let's see. No kings, liberty, and justice for all. I'm glad we took out a king in Iran. And we, the people, are not powerless. Do you guys want to talk about anything that's been in the local news lately? Iran or anything like that?
No.
No? I brought a whole bunch of notes. Before I'll go away, but before I go, can I tell you about local Oregon bill IP 28 that wants to ban hunting, fishing, and farming throughout the state of Oregon?
That's kind of hard to believe.
Would you like to hear about it? I have information about it.
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay. Well, I'll respect that. Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad you're out here. God bless you and your First Amendment rights. Hey, bye, guy.
Oh, no, I don't want to talk to the pedo supporters today. Thank you.
Have a great day, buddy. Good to see you out here. God bless you and your First Amendment rights.
Yeah, thank you. Yours too. There. Keep supporting that pedo.
Okay. I'm not even going to bother Bike Guy. He's angry all the time. There's that lady. She don't like me. Hold on, let me pose. Hey. I don't know what they just threw out. They just threw a CD out the window. Oh. I'm not gonna run out in traffic and get it. Right, I agree. I agree. My guy is angry.
I like the workers.
Pardon?
I said I like the workers.
I like workers. I'm a worker. Oh, we're getting back up into the area with a child again. Okay, I don't show children, so I have to get by the child. Okay, so just bear with me. Bear with me here. Bear with me. That sucks because there's a big group of people right there. All right. I think I've talked to everybody. I've seen everybody down here. Those electric Volkswagen buses are pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I think I've talked to everybody. Yeah, I've gotten everybody over there. Both sides of the street. They need to have bigger crowds so I can talk to more people. Okay, now I can cross here. Yeah, I think that's everybody. That's everybody. Oh no, there's a new one. Look at that. They're going there. Okay. Huh. Trans rights or human rights? Oh god. Well, I think I've gotten everybody. I think I've gotten everybody. Greg's here, but he hasn't come and talked to me. Okay. This person I think is new. They weren't here before. This guy. Let's see. What time is it? 1:30. I'm gonna stand out here and film them, I suppose. Look at that. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one before. New York loves me, Donald. It's a cool little Donald doll, like king. I've never seen that. That's pretty clever. What a liar thing. This guy here is aggressive. I don't know if that's the headphone guy. No, I don't know who. I don't know what that guy looks like. What are you doing? I'm gonna go. I want to see what his signs say today. What do your signs say today, bud? wanted to see this guy's signs. He's running away. All we gotta do is just wait a little bit and I can. It says, why is Trump so dumb? That's what it says. That's what his sign says. They didn't want me to see it, but it said, why is Trump so dumb? Give peace a chance. I like peace. Okay, guy. He just walked back for it. Get some exercise.
Yeah, that's what he might say too.
Wealth has never trickled down. Yeah, trickle down in the economy isn't one of my favorite things. Definitely. Oh, that's the cowboy lady. Those guys back there recording everything. Yeah, no, I definitely think he would be violent. 100%. I'll say hi to Greg, I guess. Them people down there are the ones that don't like me. Trump Live 2020. What's up, Greg? Not too bad. So, too bad they kind of. So, there's a post on Facebook regarding me and your conversation. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, Sal, you know, who is the loudest voice for the local Democrat Party, in case you aren't aware, said that the reason you talked to me was a tactic to keep me away from everybody else.
You went and talked to everyone, so that didn't work.
Right, but if that was a plan and a tactic, that was pretty disingenuous of you, man.
My tactic is to talk to you.
Right.
Right.
Is it to talk to me to keep me from talking to other people?
No.
Okay. Well, then he lied about you. That's all I'm saying.
So, like, you went and talked to everyone today. Do you feel like you had your conversation filled?
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah.
Would you like to go talk?
I mean, we can. Let's see. What time is it? 1:37. I've had enough.
Done your interviews, then let's get a conversation on.
Yeah, I wish I would have brought my weed with me, but that's all right. Where did I put my cigarettes? Oh, hold on. Oh no. Dude, I lost my whole pack of cigarettes somewhere while I was walking. Oh man, no, I know. I bet they're over there where I sat. No, where I sat down. You want to go over there in that parking lot? That's where yeah. I just bought them. I've only smoked like one or two.
I'll drop off the clipboard and meet you over there.
Okay. I hope they're over there where I was sitting down. Huh.
That's a nice day out here, huh?
Dude, it is fucking beautiful. It's even warmer up at my place though. Like up there, like before I came here, like well, I mean the wind has died down here since I've been here, but you know, it was
Coast is cool.
Right. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you over there.
All right, buddy. If my cigarettes aren't over there, I am not going to. My cigarettes aren't over there, and I'm not having this conversation. I think I see them. Fuck yes. That would have been a fucking nightmare of the fucking day. Yeah. There we go. Fuck. Alright, let's put that there. There's the sun. The sun's off to that side, so. Just trying to get it to set right. Here we go. Alright, this gives me a good spot to. Oh, my zipper's down. Holy shit. My bad. Here comes Greg. About 10-15 minutes maybe. Yeah, thank God for small miracles. Absolutely. So, I got my microphone. Found them. They were sitting right there. Well, apparently I left them.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad. Yourself?
All right.
Good.
Oh, got your cigarettes?
Yep, I
now.
did. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say nope, no conversation. If I couldn't find them, I was like, I'm out of here. I gotta go buy myself some more cigarettes. Yeah.
Well, how's your week been?
Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Been trying to get a lot done. But the rain is just, like farming is all rain dependent, and I've been trying to do as much as I can. I just got some new hens and a couple more roosters because my flock got decimated like a bobcat or a coon or something.
Oh, that's
like
a bummer,
that.
man.
Yeah, so I was down to some smaller ones that weren't like maybe about 20 of them, but they were so small they weren't quite laying yet. And they've all just finally started laying. They're big enough for the spring laying. And, I got some broody hens sitting on some eggs. So
time for some scrambled eggs, huh?
Well, yeah, I do all that too. But time to fill my incubator and build my flock back up. Okay. That's kind of, but then I'm going to let a few hens brood too, But I got some new, big, strong, healthy roosters and some real good looking hens, like different breeds. I don't really care about the different breeds. I know some will lay more than others, but quantity over, having a selection. I don't care if all my chickens are half breeds with each other, but I did get a few really pretty ones, so I've been pretty happy about that. And I just got them free ranging on the property too, and I'm trying to line up some goose eggs so that I can hatch some geese because I lost all mine. They all got, when they sprayed the ditch last year, all the babies ate all the grass and died from chemical poisoning. When they
Oh, shoot, man.
Yeah, so I called and bitched out the county. But, oh shit.
That was a bee.
That was definitely a bee.
It's gone.
Yeah. So how's things been with you?
Good, man. That's busy. Tiring, exhausted all the time. Being an adult sucks, man.
It does.
I don't want to be a teenager again. Just, not so dumb.
Right, a smart teenager. I don't know if those exist, but
your mind doesn't really grow in until you're 30.
Right, yeah. I say even when I changed my life, which was at about 25 or 24, damn horns. But around 24, 25, when I changed my life, it was kind of like that was kind of when I started to grow up, like, because I was doing drugs at 14, so I didn't really have those formative years until I was a little bit older, and then I had to like catch up. That's where I'm at now.
So, what's your thoughts on the signs you read today?
There are a lot of the same ones that everybody holds every week, but
we do recycle the signs.
Yeah, there was a few good ones. There was a few clever ones. Oh man, I can't remember what the most. There was one that I just stopped. I was like, oh, that's funny right there. I was like, I don't necessarily agree with you, but it rhymed or something. I can't remember what the fuck it said. I'll have to go back through my stream later and find out. But yeah, most people here, they didn't really have a whole lot of opinions on like what's going on with Iran, which I was surprised about, because that's what I spent the whole week watching fucking CNN, MS Now, Midas Touch, all this shit, and all everybody talked about was Iran. And then I get down here and everybody's still on Epstein, and I'm like, okay, so all my notes today were kind of like
you had notes for Iran.
Oh yeah,
talking about it,
dude. I have IP28, that bill I was telling you about, the farming, hunting, fishing bill I told you about last time. I brought my notes about it this time.
Okay.
And then I had my immigration notes, which there's a whole bunch of those, but most of this is quotes from Democrat politicians in the 90s and 2000s, and then but then I got page and a half, 2 pages of Iran notes. And
you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I would like to. I
prepared. Why not? Let's not waste it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I do want to end my stream in about 14 minutes, so like at 2 o'clock with my practice. I do got to get home, and I got family stuff today. But
whatever you want to do.
All right, so okay, so the first note I wrote, I just said free Palestine ? Free Iran ? Right? Do you feel like saying those two things are opposing each other? Do you feel like they're opposing views, like freeing one over the other?
Well, I don't think we should be in the middle of either of those things.
Agreed. Agreed. I'm anti-interventionist. I think you and I agree. We definitely agree
every
on
time
that.
America gets involved in a foreign nation war, like it gets worse.
Right.
The people that take over are worse than the people that were there. The stuff happens for us. Like the domino effect.
Yeah,
is everything like goes crazy for us. Our stock market's
money.
crashing, gold's going crazy, the fucking gas is up. Like, what the hell's going on right now?
Right. Well, and they said that they're going to be putting out. They're trying to work something out about opening up the Strait of Hormuz and letting the oil tankers through.
Sure, but
that'll bring it back down pretty quick. But,
we were negotiating with Qatar. Qatar sits in the Strait of Hormuz.
Right.
Like, that is their backyard. That is their interest. And we went from negotiating with Qatar and Iran and Israel and those other nations to just unilaterally attacking them.
Yeah.
In the middle of negotiations. Like, I don't see. Let me answer your question. The reason why everyone. This is not a question. Let me just answer your thought. The reason why everyone is out here holding up Epstein signs is because we see the war as a distraction.
Right, and
I've heard
that a lot out here today.
Like it's there was no reason for us to invade. There is no imminent threat. They had no nuclear program. They had no ballistic missiles. They have no way of attacking America. They have no way of hurting our people, except that we attacked them, and now they have open right to attack our bases.
Right.
Now Americans are dying. So yeah, this war had no predicate to it.
Well, they opened up 60 more enrichment centers, right? After the JPOCA ended.
That may be, however, they are still years from having enough enriched uranium to actually do anything.
Right, they were at 60% enrichment rate, but
but the higher you get, the longer it takes.
Right. I agree with
So
that.
to get from 0 to 60, not too hard. To get from 60 to 80 takes a lot more time, and to get from 80 to 96, I think, is what they need for the fission.
93, 94,
Like
95,
to get it that high, it takes a lot of effort. So
Right.
they were a long ways off from being a
they
threat.
went from in 2015 they were at 3.67%, right? And by 2019 is when they got up to 60%, and they haven't really gotten above 60. So I agree with your point that it takes, like, the higher you get, the harder it is to pure, and that goes with any, purifying anything. Water, I mean, even you to 3% purified water, 60% to 90%, different size filters by magnitudes, right? So I mean, it's the same type of, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know who benefited from this war?
Well, I want to hear who you're going to say.
There is a anonymous user on Kelsey. Do you know Kelsey?
Oh yeah, Kelsey. Yeah,
that bidding site that you can bid on what's about to happen.
Right.
So someone at the last minute made an account and then made a bid that when America was going to attack Iran, and won $500,000.
Right, but they denied that because
who is on the board of Kelsey?
Tell me.
Donald Trump Jr. is
really?
one of the members on the board of Kelsey.
Yeah.
And so we'll have straight line of someone doing insider trading. And
I mean, it's through a third party, so I mean, it technically wouldn't classify as insider trading. It made it insider betting.
It's insider betting, insider trading, however you want to classify it. Right now, it's perfectly legal.
Right.
And that's fucked up.
Right.
Apologies, YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else I wrote down. Let's see. In 2019, we found out Iran was out of compliance. They had undeclared nuclear activities, and they had gotten their enrichment. Okay, I said all that. What the JPOCA allowed them to do was get their low-level uranium up to 3.67 with a limited stockpile, 10 years to reduce their centrifuges, which they multiplied their centrifuges. And
after the deal was broken by Trump.
No, prior. That was why we broke the deal.
Apologies, but there are actual... Part of the JCOA was that there would be international inspections.
Right.
And the international community was able to come and inspect
nuclear
them.
research monitored, and finding that it was all the sites weren't being monitored because some of them weren't declared.
That is USA's stance. However, it's not the international community stance. The international community stance that was saying that Iran followed all the terms of the deal and was abiding by it completely.
Right.
And then we backed out of it purely because Obama made the deal.
Right. So let's let me grab this here. Hey, buddy. Let's see. So
can I mention this one more thing?
Yeah.
Do you know which country has nuclear weapons and has not had any international inspections?
Israel. Yeah.
Israel. And the US has a law saying that it cannot sell any ammunition, weapons, or military technologies to a country that is not getting nuclear inspections.
Interesting.
And so we've been violating the law for 60 years, sending weapons to Iran when they haven't allowed nuclear inspections.
Well, I'm definitely not a huge fan of
Israel
and our alliance with, I mean, they are one of the only countries in the Middle East that allows Christians to live peacefully along other religions. And so I mean, it is considered the Christian Holy Land as well as Holy Land for other nations. So, as far as that, I don't want to see that area destroyed. Cybertruck, I want one of them so bad.
I don't. So cool. Good rainstorm, the damn thing breaks.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. They leak. You're not allowed to take a Cybertruck to a car wash and keep the warranty.
Oh, really?
You drive a Cybertruck through a car wash, you lose the warranty.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay, so in 2023, Lindsey Graham, Bob Casey, and Senator Blumenthal all approved military action in the resolution bill against Iran. Dude, I mean, so that was, that wasn't too long ago that Democrats were supporting some type of military
Democrats in
action.
Washington and the Democrats that are sitting here on the side of the road are two totally different people.
Yeah.
Democrats in Washington are beholden to the machine that feeds them.
So you don't believe that the Democrats in Washington are at the will of the people?
No.
Oh, dude, high five. I don't think the Republicans are either. Dude, no.
Like, I really don't. There's maybe a couple, but for the most part, the people that represent us in Washington are failing us in a big way.
I agree. I agree.
I think our local representatives are doing better. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. Are you going to go to the governor's debate thing, or
when's that?
I think the 12th or the 14th or something. I think
probably. It's not on.
I think it's David Medina, Ed Deal, some other chick. I don't remember her name. Not Christine Drazen, but some other lady. But it is 5 minutes to 2. I think I've been on here for 2 hours. That was my goal, was 2 hours today. So it was a great conversation. You should go on Facebook and find that post where he talks about you.
I'm really bad with Facebook, man.
I don't have Facebook.
I am not Facebook inept.
No. Yeah, but well, he literally said that you guys use the music as a tactic to make it so I can't post videos, which I already kind of knew that one. But
this is not
AI music.
This is not copyright music.
All the AI,
so
right?
It's not. That's not the case.
It used to be, but and that was my pushback to that, is like, well, they use AI music, so I can't be copyrighted. But he did say, he said, like, props to Greg for taking TJ off to the side to have a conversation, or as like implying that you did it as a distraction and implying that you didn't do it in good faith. And I didn't believe that to be the case. But I just want to let you know what they're saying about you on Facebook.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, people can say what they want. I know what I believe. I know what my intentions are.
Right. And I did not see ill intentions about it when you and I talked. But yeah. But all right. Well, Batman Wayla says, "Thank you for speaking earnestly, Greg." She also says, "It is weird that Israel seems to have special privileges and should be investigated."
Absolutely. And Israel gets free healthcare out of our tax dollars.
Yeah.
So we send billions of dollars to Israel every year, and they get weapons. They get all kinds of government housing programs. The government literally builds houses for them. They get free healthcare. They don't do it for us. No. They get free healthcare. They get all sorts of socialized programs that here in America we don't get. Israel gives free abortions. Free abortion access with American money. And yet Americans are all up about banning it here.
Ban that immediately.
But they'll fund it over there.
Ban it there immediately. That's what immediately. That's gross. That's fucking gross.
That's Republicans in Washington are sending lots of money over there.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
And Dems too.
Yeah.
Like both of the parties are failing us.
Right.
And the people out on this street, they're not saying dim or bust.
Right.
They're not saying
I do know some
down with the Republicans or all hell's gonna break loose.
Trump. There's a whole lot of down with Trump.
Yeah, we believe down with Trump because Trump has been acting as an authoritarian. And if you go to a website, it's called TrumpActionTracker.info. You'll see over 2,700 instances where Trump has done authoritarian shit. Like just out of the box, crazy. None of this is American. 2,700 items.
What's the website called?
TrumpActionTracker.info.
Okay, you guys heard that, and that's
TrumpActionTracker.info.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna end the stream on that. Greg, thank you. It's always good to talk to you. I'm glad that we've buried the hatchet, and we're able to have these conversations now.
It's good to talk to you too, TJ.
Right,
and next time you come out here, I'd be happy to talk to you after you hit up the crowd.
Cool.
Reach out for me. Let's get some more of this down. Let's
absolutely
find, like, I believe I'll sorry, I want to say one more thing, and then I'll let you end it.
Okay.
I believe that it's us, the people of America, the bottom 80% versus the top 1%, and that like the left over there, the 19%, they are just sit and chill. They're just pretty, but it's the bottom 80% versus the top 1%. That the more money they have,
they want us
the
to
less
fight
we
each other
have.
so that we don't fight them.
Yeah, we can't have.
Divide and
They
conquer.
can't have more money unless they take it from us, and that's what they're doing.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being here again. Thank you, Greg. And peace out, Girl Scouts. Until next time.